Over the last 2 years, I've had only 2 people call me and make comments about the candle and what they call defect in the candle. And I'm going to show you exactly where it is, but then it has to be called out. Before I do anything, it's important that we know that all my candles, these particular, the elephant, the Buddha, and so on, are all ceramic. Ceramic, and particularly ceramic, not machine-made ceramic, handmade ceramic. Ceramics, by definition, are not perfect. Which is the part that we're talking about that is not perfect? I want to show you something called dimples. Dimples are minuscule bubbles that happen like that. You see that? That's a dimple. It's an air bubble that becomes stuck inside. Now, I want you to know that nearly 100% of my candles have these dimples in them. You might not notice it like this. You see anything? I can get closer. Do you see anything? You don't, until I bring it really close and you see the dimple there. Those are called dimples. They can be clean, meaning they can be weeded out. Weeded out means for every 10 that I make, 9 I would have to throw away if that was the tolerance that I would be looking for. Because there's always one little sneaky dimple that sneaks out. I don't know if you can see it here. There's another one. People, those dimples, I have resolved myself that this is the tolerance that I am willing to live with. Sometimes my tolerance is not equal to your tolerance. So, if it is not equal to your tolerance, if you believe that this vessel should be in perfect shine, which it should be, by the way, but without this dimple, without variations, by the way, there are no 2 elephants that are the same size exactly, because this is ceramic. Humid air reacts differently to cure than non-humid air. The temperature of the year, which is it's made, reacts differently, because sometimes if it's too hot and dry, it evaporates fast and shrinks differently. If it's humid and very hot, it performs differently. So these variations in the ceramic finishes, because it's handmade, it's not machine made in a big bulky machine. That is the reason why I have accepted these tolerances as very high quality. I say this because I think the second time in 2 years, somebody wrote me an email and said, I will never buy from you again because of this. I think one of them had a little blemish as well, which she couldn't get off. We missed it. We check everything. We're human. It happens. But the more important part is we go out of our way to check every single one, polish every one, inspect every single one. But I want you to know that going forward, going backwards, these dimples, I can't do anything about them. So it's always very important for you to see and hear me, to know my stance and my position. My position is, this is super high quality and it's acceptable to me. Can I do it better? You bet one of these days I will figure out this as well. But as of today, in the journey of this company today, this for me is not one thing that I have to really focus on compared to all the other priorities of the company of growth, packaging, customer service, outreach, fragrance, logistics, inflation, all the things that I've got to do. This little dimple, I'm going to let it go. So, I love you guys, but that's my reality. I had to voice the feeling. I do everything I do with absolute love. But along the way, you expect me to get better. I expect to do better for you. And today, this is the best I am. And tomorrow, I'm going to get better. I promise you that. But today, this is what it is. I love you guys. Adios. Mwah.